Hey guys, so on the DC Comics YouTube channel, they posted a video called Multiverse 101 featuring Jim Lee, where Jim Lee explained the DC multiverse, and he said a lot of weird things. He mentioned that the multiverse is infinite, which is true, it's been infinite since Convergence, and he mentioned that every DC property is canon because every story, whether it be in a comic, a video game, TV show, movie, etc., they're like every story happens on some Earth somewhere in the DC multiverse, which has a lot of interesting implications because that means that like anything can cross over potentially due to multiversal travel. Like something like the Arkham City games could like characters from that could spill over into like normal continuity through multiversal nonsense. Like it's essentially opening the door to saying it doesn't matter what medium something is, it exists in the same multiverse, so you can just have all these crazy crossovers. But he also mentioned that the multiverse is a sentient living thing, which I've never heard that before. But apparently the DC multiverse is alive. And he mentioned that the multiverse has been destroyed before and then willed itself back into existence because it's like a sentient being. And I'm like, that kind of takes the stakes out of a lot of these recent stories. A lot of DC stories recently have been, oh no, there's like a multiversal threat. There's something that's gonna like destroy the whole multiverse. But does that matter if the multiverse is not only a living thing, but a living thing that can resurrect itself? Because if the multiverse can bring itself back, then even if the heroes lose and the entire multiverse is destroyed, it'll just bring itself back, right? Like how it has already done in the past. It makes things like Convergence not make a lot of sense. Because in Convergence, a group of DC heroes go back in time and they stop Crisis on Infinite Earths from ever happening. So then they save the infinite multiverse. So now there's like an infinite multiverse again. Did they really need to do that if the multiverse can will itself back into existence? You know, it just makes decisions like that sound weird. It sounds like the multiverse is always just going to be around, because if we ever get rid of it again, it can just come back, and that's fine. That's just something that we accept about the DC multiverse. But what are you guys' thoughts? I just wanted to put this out there. I watched this video and I thought it was kind of weird. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and on our Discord. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the One and Only, logging out. Peace, chickadee guy.